Don't obsess over making generational wealth or leaving a legacy. I used to earn a lot of money myself, and I thought about these things. I thought about giving generational wealth to my children who didn't even exist yet. They weren't even born. But now that I do have children, you kind of learn very quickly the very obvious thing, which is that people tend to do whatever it is they want to do. You can bring your child up, discipline them to believe in a certain way, tell them don't do drugs, don't do gambling, but in fact, you don't know if saying that every day to them or every week might make them think about doing it more, right? You don't know what your children are thinking. They might say to you things that you like, but you don't know your children really. You don't know what they're thinking. You know what they say to you, but you don't know what they're thinking. And this goes for anyone, not just children. So as your children get older, they're now adults, and you pass away and you've passed down your generational wealth that you spent your entire life working for. You don't know if they're just going to squander it. You have no idea. And your children might soon learn that they never needed their material wealth to begin with. They only needed a little bit. And what they really needed was not their material wealth, but their mental health and their spiritual wealth, or whatever it is they find a purpose in, other than their material wealth. So they might just donate it all to charity or squander it gambling. You don't know. You have no idea. Okay, so don't try and build generational wealth. It's the same for leaving a legacy. I mean, if we think about our great-great-granddads, do you know what they did? I don't. I have no idea. I'm pretty sure my dad told me at one point, but I've forgotten. Because when we die, people forget about us. Everything on this planet is temporary. Don't obsess over stuff. Don't become too attached. This is what beliefs like Hinduism and Buddhism try to teach, because it's so true. When we become obsessed with things, we become attached to them. We become attached to the material world and the assets within them, and it causes suffering because we delude ourselves into thinking that they're permanent or semi-permanent, or even if we're aware these things aren't permanent, we want them to be for our sake, but they're not. Don't obsess over wealth. Don't do it. Don't do it. It won't make you happy, I promise. I've been there. You can be happy in this moment right now with what you've got. That's what my channel's all about. You don't need to buy an ebook. You don't need to buy a course. You don't even need to subscribe to my channel. I'm not trying to make any money from you. I'm just saying, you can be happy with what you've got.